Considering this might be, your last go around in a bowl game, are you enjoying it? Are you going to make an effort to enjoy this thing?
I always make an effort to enjoy. Sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. And, it's, I think my comment was I didn't enjoy it like I should. You work your whole life to be at events like this, and so you really need time to appreciate. And when you're not, when you reflect back, then something needs to change. So your mindset, your circumstances, but it would be ridiculous to stay put. And so, I just really felt like you got to live true to who you are, and you only got one life to live, and you better live it to the fullest. And it was time to change.
It was time to change, what, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Are there similarities at all between your experience at UW and Boise State?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of similarities. I think both are like great places. I mean, the people that we've had a chance to meet, the fan bases are super passionate. I mean, all those type of things. The difference that those universities make in their communities, all that stuff is really, really the same. And I just feel like we've been really blessed to be a part of both places.
Talked to a number of your former Boise State guys this week: Vinny Peretta, Aaron Tevis, Shane Williams. I mean, spanning some eras here,
Yeah.
obviously. And literally every guy that I talked to mentioned the word father figure
Yeah.
when it comes to Chris Petersen. What does
I
that
think
mean
it
to
means
you?
gray hairs. See, these guys, Benny and those guys, no, they did. They were actually good guys. They didn't. I don't know. We just have always, we love football and love the game. But as corny as it sounds, the things that that you can do through that game, I mean, we just always thought that. It's just and I think our players always appreciated that, and that's why we stayed on this. What we can do for these guys outside and besides football. The whole Built for Life theme, and so we've just been on that and never got out of it because it's as important. It's more important than playing the game.
This is another tough one. The guys are pretty conflicted. Some of your older players.
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
Well, I think you got to stay true to your school. I mean, I get that. I mean, there's always that one game, one time a year where you gotta. I get it, and then that's appropriate. You got to do what you got to do.
Final one, Chris. And I know this is a weird matchup. Has it
Yeah.
started to sink in at all? And like it's been over a week since it was announced.
Yeah.
Is it becoming less of a
Well,
distraction, more of a distraction?
this game is not about me. I mean, people can try to make it. It's not. It's about two good programs. It's about the kids playing. Like our guys are excited to play Boise because it's a really good opponent coming to Vegas in a great bowl game. So that's what this thing's about. Um, I'm just one part of this whole thing, but it's about the kids and it's about the programs.
Distance, the job that he's done.
Yeah.
What have you thought?
Yeah, I think it's been great. It's hard to win at a high level consistently, and I think that says it all. And you know, um, except for this game or back when, really proud of it. Um, and there's a lot of guys that are still tied in that program with him that we're really proud of, that I'm proud of, that, I'm a fan, I'm rooting for, and um, so it's been impressive.
We've talked to him the last week or so, and he clearly has a passion to continue to build. And
Yeah.
When Hawkins was there, they got the indoors.
Yeah.
When you were there, the stickle in the football facility. There haven't been a ton of huge capital improvements since then. So I'm just curious, why was that important to you to get some of that stuff done, and how did you do it?
Well, I think everybody just wants to grow and get better. I mean, if you don't, what are we doing, right? I don't care what you're coaching football, running a business organization, and just in life, if you're retired even. Not that I'm totally retired, but you want to grow and you want to get better. And if you're not, what are we doing? And so I think that's why it's kind of always that. And, sometimes your hands are tied more than other places or certain, times in your development. But I think you're always pushing if you're one of those people.
I know you prided yourself in never being a coach where the coaches have to sleep at the office and all that stuff. Does something have to change? I mean, like in terms of college football in general, because it seems like the hours they continue to get worse and worse every year.
Yeah. And even if you don't sleep in the office, which we never have, you're never away from it. I mean, that's part of my decision of stepping away. I mean, this is a 24/7, 365 job. If I'm not in Seattle, the job is still with me, with issues that are going on and thoughts that and a lot of people say that about the jobs they have. I get that. But, the pressures and the intensity, it just doesn't get better as you get older. Maybe for some guys, or maybe are a little more wise than me, but it wasn't happening for me. And so if you can't make it work there, you need to go do something different, in my opinion. And that's why I'm doing it.
As much as you can share, do you skate back to Idaho at all, or are there parts of that place that you enjoy?
Oh, I love it. I love Idaho. I love Boise, and we have a ton of friends there. We have family there, and so I'll always be connected to Boise. And I always think we're so blessed because Boise and Seattle couldn't be more different in a lot of ways, and they're awesome. When you spend time in one place, you get so used to it and so comfortable, and you go to the other place, and you're like, I don't know if I fit. And then you're there a week or so, and you adjust, and then you don't think So it's been a really awesome combination and experience for us to go back and forth. And what we've really come to know is they're really great places because of the people.